candied yams,
Holy sweet
delicious
potato.
green beans. I've showed you guys how to make that buttermilk cornbread in a different video.
What?
Macaroni and
That's
cheese,
the mac and
gooey,
cheese?
delicious, right? This is a full.
I have to stop it. My friends, honestly, real talk right now. Soul food in America is one of my favorite ways of cooking. Everything looks delicious. Leave a like if you agree. And actually, if you leave a like, I may try some soul food here in Portugal, if that's possible. I'm not sure if it is. But yeah, everything is looking so beautiful. How to make soul food the right way? My friends, at this point, all of you should know how much I love American food. Because of that, I'm so excited for this one. Take a look at that plate. It's looking so beautiful. But before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. It's the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Link for the original video in my description, and let's play it.
Hey y'all, today we're gonna make a
Hey
delicious
y'all.
soul food meal with some candied yams, mac and cheese, buttermilk fried chicken, cornbread, and green beans.
Oh my god, that was looking so good. I'm gonna run it back again. Sorry. Look at that plate.
Make a delicious soul food meal with some candied yams, mac and cheese, buttermilk fried chicken, cornbread, and green beans.
Yeah.
Y'all, if you
That's
are
right.
making this meal for your family, they need to be doing something special for you, okay? Because this is
Okay.
going to take a little bit of time, but it's so going to be worth it. As you can see, I am cleaning my chicken. I'm using chicken
What the hell is that technique with the lemon?
wings
Or
here.
lime?
I rinse them with some water, a little bit of vinegar, and I'm just scrubbing them with some lime. You can use any cut of chicken that you like. I rinse it off just to make sure there's no feathers or any dirt or anything.
You know what? We have to pause it here and we have all to agree. I'm going to say something that you guys have to agree with me. That's the thing. Can we all agree that Americans are the best when it comes to chicken? No one beats America. You guys do specific fried chicken. You guys are the number one by a large margin. You do it in soul food, comfort food, fast food, no matter the food. Chicken always goes in and is always amazing.
Thing like that. You want to clean your sink and make sure, of course, you wash those hands.
Okay.
One thing is for sure is that we are seasoning this chicken down to the bone. Okay. Y'all that don't be putting no seasonings on your chicken. Salt, pepper, and garlic powder chicken. We don't do that. I see you, okay? And I'm trying to come for you and encourage you to use some flavor. As you see,
Okay.
I've already gone in with some Maggi seasoning, a little bit of bouillon, and I'm using some Lowry's. Y'all know we love some Lowry's on that chicken. I'm putting on some ginger powder and as well as some black pepper and some rosemary. You got to go in with the herbs on the
See, for me, this is some type of witchcraft that is getting performed right now. But I'm here for it.
chicken. I also love to use some sage and thyme on the chicken. This
Cajun.
salt-free Cajun seasoning, which I've showed y'all how to make already,
Vampire
and some
killers.
garlic that I've busted. Now, the garlic, the sage, the thyme, we are just busting that and crushing it so that we can get the flavor. All right, it's going to infuse into the buttermilk and it is going to give a nice taste. But we're not going to fry that because they're fresh ingredients and they're really just going to burn in the oil. You don't need to douse your chicken in buttermilk, okay? Just put a little bit. Cover it enough, and that is enough to get your chicken tender. I see some people pouring in the whole cow, trying to tenderize that chicken. It's not needed. All right, just cover it. And then put a little hot sauce in for the little flavor. Even if you don't like spicy food.
A little bit, she's putting so much.
Add the hot sauce. It gives flavor. It's not spicy, not gonna burn your mouth. Just seasoning down to the bone. Of course, when you want that chicken right, you gotta marinate it overnight. So cover it and let it sit in the fridge.
Oh boy, I'm already excited for that chicken. That was looking delicious.
I'm using 4 medium-sized sweet potatoes
Sweet
for my
potato.
candy
Holy sweet potato. Finally some sweet potato.
yams. 2 large sweet potatoes would be perfect here. Peel them top and tail, these pieces, and cut into a 1/2 inch thickness of rounds.
You know what, my friends? I feel like I did a lot of comfort food, but and honestly, I don't know the difference between comfort food and soul food. But if this is soul food, I think I may be able to perform something similar. I will pay a lot of attention to what this lady is doing. And leave a like if you would love me to try some soul food because I may be able to do it. Beautiful sweet
In
potato.
a hot pan, I'm adding 3 tablespoons of salted
Portuguese butter.
butter and a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I really do not like super sweet yams, but if you do, use about 3/4 of a cup to 1 cup of brown sugar instead. Let this candy and caramelize for about 3 minutes, stirring it constantly, and then go on with your spices. I'm using cinnamon here, fresh ginger for that delicious fresh flavor. I'm grating in some fresh nutmeg, okay? And I'm just doing this to my own taste. I'm going to stir this up into that buttery sugar mixture, and then I'm adding a capful of vanilla extract. You have to really candy the sugar and the butter, hence the name candy yams, right? It's going to add a different layer of flavor. Then in goes your sweet potatoes. Now it's going to be tempting to
Oh, that was for the potatoes.
add some water. Don't do it, okay? Yams produce a lot of water on their own. So all you need to do is turn your heat down to low. On an electric stove, mine is at about like a 2 or a 3. Put on your top and let it just simmer for about 45 minutes undisturbed. It will produce its own water. Look, y'all, my macaroni and cheese is the you can bring the mac at Thanksgiving good. And one of the secrets is cooking those noodles in some chicken broth. Today I'm going to do a roux for my mac and cheese. So I'm putting in half a stick of butter with 2 tablespoons of flour. We're going to toast this flour.
You guys know when I look at this, I think about the Portuguese butter and the patriotic flour, right? But so far, I mean, a lot of the spices in using herbs and stuff like that. I have to take a second look, but so far so easy.
To give it a nice flavor. It's going to cook out the rawness, and it's going to be a perfect thickener for the roux. After about a minute or 2, this is what it will look like. And then I'm going in with a full can of evaporated milk. I think this adds a nice flavor over just using whole milk because it's so creamy and concentrated. And then 1.5 cups of heavy cream. Got to use heavy cream, guys. Okay, the fat content will change your mac and cheese. Use 8 ounces of your favorite cheese.
Colby Jack cheese, is that famous in America?
Today I'm using Colby Jack, but anything that you like would be perfect. To flavor my roux, I'm using some Cajun seasoning just to taste, as well as some hot sauce. I'll be adding a little garlic powder and black pepper later on, but you just have to do this to taste, guys. Okay, it's whatever you like. At this point, I thought my roux was a little bit thick, so I went in with 1/2 cup.
Damn, that looks good.
Of water, but chicken broth would be the perfect thing to use here. And I'm adding 8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese to enhance that cheesy flavor. And then I'm going to go in with my noodles. At this stage, the roux is perfect. So
the macaroni, right?
You could let this just be stovetop mac.
Oh my god, that's going to be delicious. The mac and cheese. What a great invention.
But we're going to fight if you like stovetop mac, because I only do baked mac. Okay, you ain't invited to the cookout. I'm just playing with you guys. Y'all all can come, right? But I just really like baked mac. Me. So into my pan, I am going to add all my noodles and all of this delicious cheesiness.
So thick.
In the comments, guys, let me know if you enjoy me doing these full meal episodes, or if you just want me to stick to doing one dish at a time. I would really enjoy you all's feedback. Or if you have anything that you want me to make, just let me know in the comments.
Oh, cheese.
Of course, I'm going to go in with my sharp cheddar cheese on the top. I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and I'm going to bake this mac and cheese for about 25 minutes.
Paprika. Holy. Okay, this is fancy. Okay.
Next up, we're going to fry this chicken, y'all. Okay, now to get a extra crispy fried chicken coating, you need a starch. Today I'm using potato starch, but cornstarch would work. Of course, you're going to need flour, and I'm just putting in about half a cup of that starch. Season your flour with the salt-free Cajun seasoning.
See, I don't have this stuff. Salt-free Cajun seasoning. How difficult do you guys think is this to find? This is a region in America, right? So probably it's crazy difficult, I would assume.
A little bit of seasoning salt, just do that to your own taste. Some garlic powder, a little bit of white pepper. I'm also going to use thyme for an herbal note. Mix it. If you would like to do this in a plate, feel free. I've let my chicken sit out for 30 minutes to come to room temperature, and then I'm going to shake off the fresh herbs and the fresh garlic and the buttermilk. Okay. I'm going to toss it into my container, shake it vigorously to coat it with flour, and then I'm going to set it aside on the plate. Now, when you take it out of this Tupperware, you need to make sure that you knock off all of the excess flour. If you don't knock it off, it is going to actually fall just into your cooking oil. It's going to burn and leave your oil with a really bad taste.
Okay, great tips. This is going to be good. But I'm so curious for the mac and cheese, my friends. Leave a like if you enjoy this type of videos.
I'm going to do the rest of my chicken this same way, adding it to my flour, shaking the coat, and then putting it on my plate to rest.
Okay. Holy. The anticipation is killing me, my friends.
I allow my chicken to sit for about 10 to 15 minutes so that the coating will become moist. You need to do this so that it will stick to the batter. If you would like a extra crunchy coated chicken, after it sits, dip it back into your buttermilk and then toss it back into the flour again. I didn't do all of them this way, but I just wanted to show you 3 of them as an example if you really like that double coated crunchy chicken. And of course, just let it sit. Fill up whatever you're going to fry in with canola oil or vegetable oil and allow it to come up to about 350 degrees. I test mine with a chopstick. And then I'm putting all the little chicken wings in the pool, y'all, okay? Only 4. Don't overcrowd it. If you are using chicken legs or chicken thighs, you can fry that as well. To fry the chicken wings, I only fry them for about 11 minutes. If you're doing chicken legs, it's going to take about 13 to 15 minutes. Thighs are going to take about 15 to 16 minutes because they're a little thicker, especially if you're doing those really big pieces of chicken. I really suggest you fry dark meat because it's going to be juicier unless you're using chicken breast to say do chicken tenders. Between batches, clean out your oil, and then I'm setting.
Oh my god, those look like professionals. the ones you have at they are better than the ones at KFC, but they have a professional look, if you know what I mean. That's crazy. Great jobby.
Mine aside on
Jobby? I said jobby. Great job.
On a rack, y'all see that newspaper? Okay, went old school on it. Okay, no paper towels today. Okay, now my green beans are going to be semi-homemade. Just using a little bit of butter, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion, that Cajun seasoning. Better than
honestly, that Cajun seasoning is doing so much work.
Bouillon. I drained out the can and I'm going to just cook and warm up these green beans and all the seasonings and all the flavor. I really didn't want to do fresh green beans after I went through all of this, all of what I was doing today. And you know what? It doesn't matter. Your family's going to love it. Add a little butter to your...
Oh, I forgot about the potatoes. Oh my, we are so back right now.
Candy yams right there at the end, just to give it that delicious flavor. And guys, do you see this crunchy chicken?
Yeah,
so
I see it.
Crunchy.
It's amazing.
Sweet candied yams,
Holy sweet
delicious
potato.
green beans. I've showed you guys how to make that buttermilk cornbread in a different video.
What?
Macaroni and
That's
cheese,
the mac and
gooey,
cheese?
delicious, right? This is a full.
I have to stop it. My friends, honestly, real talk right now. Soul food in America is one of my favorite ways of cooking. Everything looks delicious. Leave a like if you agree. And actually, if you leave a like, I may try some soul food here in Portugal, if that's possible. I'm not sure if it is. But yeah, everything is looking so beautiful.
Bread. Now, of course, I'm going to show y'all how this mac
Oh my god, the mac and cheese. That thing came from God.
and cheese looks. It is so good. It is so cheesy. Do you see this? Do you see this, guys? Wow. These candied yams are perfectly seasoned for me, not overly sweet. Those green beans have a great flavor. You'd love them even though they're from the can. It doesn't matter. It's so
It doesn't
delicious.
matter.
Guys, I hope you enjoy this meal. Share it with someone you love. Know that
Damn.
God loves you and I love you too. And I'll
Thank
see you
you.
next time on Kamira's Kitchen. Goodbye.
Okay, my friends, show her all the support. And look, I think this is a great video to send to people that they say in America is just fast food. Look at that food right there, my friend. That looks incredible. It's actually, that mac and cheese is probably the best. Of course, I did not taste. I mean, you guys can assume I didn't. Okay. But it looks maybe the best mac and cheese I ever saw. Wow. Stunning, honestly. That said, my friends, yeah, leave a like if you would love me to try some of this. Of course, don't expect this quality. This light is amazing, is incredible. But I could try something, you know. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to leave a like. See you guys in the next one. Bye, my friends.